Hello, I'm Dr. Che and you're watching my YouTube channel. In this video, we will talk about English vocabulary and the topic is housing. Housing or accommodation. This is part 1 and this vocabulary is for any English learner and in particular for IELTS and TOEFL students. So if you are new to my channel, you know I have gathered more than 27 common topics for IELTS and TOEFL or for our daily life use, and nowadays we are at housing and accommodation. Housing and accommodation. So open the playlist of my channel to watch a complete course in order. Link is given below in the description. Detached house. Detached house is a house that is not joined to any other house, that is separate. My uncle lives in a large detached house surrounded by a garden. Okay, in many big cities prices are rising so fast that ordinary people cannot afford detached houses. Instead of only saying houses, if you use detached, undetached, this is high level of vocabulary. This will boost your score. So if you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, like, comment, share, press bell icon also. Thank you for more courses on all of these topics. Semi-detached. The first was detached, now it is semi-detached. Semi-detached house is a type of house that is joined to another one on only one side, not on both sides, on one side. I live in a semi-detached house with my extended family. For example, when you are asked a question regarding your residence accommodation or your house, you can use these sentences. I usually commute to work by public transport as I live in a suburban semi-detached house. Instead of only saying house, you if you use these adjectives and collocations, and this will boost your score. Instead of only saying house, as a suburban semi-detached house, this is the way to boost your score from 7 band to 8 to 9 if you are a TOEFL students, to from 20 to 24 to 26. Okay. Terraced. Terraced or terrace house is one of the houses that are similar in appearance. These are houses that are similar in appearance and are joined together by the side walls. These houses are joined together by side walls. These are terraced house. They are similar in appearance and are joined. My parents used to live in the basement of a converted terraced house that now but now we live in a detached house. Okay, you can use this sentence to boost your score. Okay, in speaking, they used to live in converted terraced house. They used to live in converted terraced house, but now they live in a detached house. Okay. Convert. Convert is a verb and it means to alter a building. Here it was used converted house, converted terraced house. Now let us look at its meaning. To alter a building so that we can use it for a different purpose. For example, if a house is for living purpose, then we use it for commercial purpose or for a market, and we convert it. Okay. A synonym by its shape and there is warehouse and we can use it for living, some kind of like this. Synonym can be modify, to convert, to modify, to remodel. Converted is an adjective, used as an adjective. Example sentences: the pub is a converted warehouse. The pub is a converted warehouse. Many homeless people now live in converted shipping containers. Many homeless people now live in converted shipping containers. My father converted the small living room into a kitchen. My father converted the small living room into a kitchen. Mortgage. Mortgage is a noun and it can also be used as a verb. Mortgage is a noun, can also be used as a verb. Noun is noun when it is used as a noun, it means A loan, not load. Load, no, loan. And Dr. Shea, you are not very good. A loan that you get from a bank in order to buy a house. They call mortgage. Collocations: to apply for a mortgage, to take out mortgage, to pay off a mortgage. Okay. Mortgage, we can use say mortgage rates, mortgage repayments. These are collocations. My father took out 20,000 mortgage to buy a detached house. He took out 20,000 mortgage to buy a detached house in the city center, but now he is having trouble keeping up with his monthly repayments, keeping up to pay, to be with smoothly pay, continuously pay with his monthly repayments. Repayments is when you pay back to the bank. John has taken out a 10-year mortgage to buy his house. Verb: when it is used as a verb, it means to use a house as a guarantee to borrow money. To use a house as a guarantee to borrow money. You give you mortgage your house to a party, to a family, and they pay you some money that you will pay back when they go out of your house. Okay. They had to mortgage they had to mortgage their home to pay their children's tuition fees. Okay. Spacious. Spacious in adjective. Spacious in adjective. It means a room, a building, a house that has a lot of space is called spacious. This is very good word when you're talking about accommodation, about your house. Okay. Good word, spacious. It has a lot of space. Synonym can be large, broad. Not exact synonym, but similar. Collocations, we can a spacious house, a spacious living room, a spacious accommodation. Dr. Che's mother prefers homes with spacious kitchen, or a spacious living room, or a spacious study room, you can say also. John lives in a spacious John lives in a spacious detached house. Instead of only saying John lives in a detached house, if you use spacious, in a spacious detached house, this will automatically boost your score. Okay. Villa. Villa is a noun. Villa is a noun. This means a beautiful house in the countryside which you can rent for a holiday. Villa is a beautiful house in a countryside which you can rent for a holiday. The resort has many three-bedroom villas. The resort has many three-bedroom villas. We rented a villa in Dubai last summer. We rented a villa in Dubai last summer. Bungalow. Bungalow is noun. It means a house that only have one level and don't have stairs. It only one floor and don't have stairs. My father opted for a classical bungalow. Opt for. Note down this word in your notebook. This is very, very high level word. Opt for mean to take. My father opted for a classical. He took a classical bungalow. The tourist destination has 20 bungalow all around the lake. They have 20 bungalows all around the lake. Bedsit. Bedsit is a noun and it means this is a type of rented room with table, chair and a bed. Bedsit. Look at the spelling for your listening. Bedsit. A type of rented room with table, chair and a bed and also has some place to cook is called bedsit. As John couldn't afford a detached house, he moved to a teeny bedsit. It is a small room with chair, with bed, and with some place to cook. And it is of course cheaper. John lives in a teeny student bedsit. John lives in a teeny student bedsit. Studio. Studio is a flat In UK we use a studio flat. In American English is studio apartment. It means it is a small flat, one bedroom. It is a small flat, one bedroom, a kitchen, and a bathroom. We also mean recording room of movies and production room. I live on my own in a studio flat. So if you are new to my channel, please subscribe, like, and comment, and please share with others, and press bell icon to receive more videos on all of these topics. Thank you very much. Okay, bye.